To support Strand B number, which is multiplication in the junior grades, we've selected a video and provided notes in a supporting document for your reference. Expectation B 2.6 states that by the end of grade 5, students will represent and solve problems involving the multiplication of two-digit whole numbers by two-digit whole numbers using the area model and using algorithms, and make connections between the two methods. Graham Fletcher's progression of multiplication video will help you lead your students towards this goal using the distributive property, which is the property that allows a number in a multiplication expression to be decomposed into two or more numbers, modeling partial products in an open array, and traditional algorithms. Note that in grade 6, students will represent and solve problems involving the multiplication of three-digit whole numbers by decimal tenths using algorithms, which builds on the content covered in this video as well. We have compiled some notes to summarize the concepts presented in the video and connected them to the Ontario 2020 math curriculum. Note that the grades mentioned in this video do not align with the curriculum. The notes are in a document, as you can see here, so that you can print, refer to, and annotate them as you watch the video, or refer back to them during planning, instruction, and assessment. Graham Fletcher's progression of multiplication supports the development of conceptual understanding of multiplication from concrete to representational to the abstract. Please note that this progression takes time. Graham Fletcher states it is important to point out that you do not want to push understanding on students, and that we let students explain what their models represent. Please remember to refer to the diagnostic tasks and resources to support from the scope and sequence when planning for student learning. Using a diagnostic task will help you gauge where your individual student's learning is at. Once you have this knowledge, you can meet them where they are at and inform your instruction. Also, a reminder that sample learning goals, as you will see here, are outlined for you at the top of the resources to support page that you would find in the scope and sequence. So just a reminder, scope and sequence is here for grade 5, November. Here's the topic. And as mentioned, the diagnostic tasks, resources to support, and of course, professional resources as well. In the resources to support, you will also find additional resources for number routines that will help you keep the concepts alive throughout the year. A good place to look for this is specifically here with the Math Talk images that will support you. As previously mentioned, you can see here that we have provided you with screenshots from the video so that you have something to take away and highlight the progression the students move from. The notes here on the right are based on the curriculum expectations and related key concepts found in the Ontario Math curriculum for 2020. The progression starts with numbers students can easily manage and progressively moves towards more difficult, as you can see through the screenshotted examples here. Students will eventually realize that these methods listed earlier are not efficient and that they need a shortcut. This is the thinking that ultimately leads them to the standard algorithm. Only when students come to this themselves should they begin to explore how to solve questions in this manner. We have provided a glimpse into what comes next for grade 6. And if you do have any further questions, please remember that the numeracy team can be reached at numeracy@ocdsb.ca, and we are available Monday to Friday during open office hours to answer your questions.